What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here for episode 16 of our Madden 21 Detroit Lions franchise mode with a pretty big doubleheader. Week 11 against Green Bay, who are not looking particularly good this season in the NFC North. And we have Week 12 at home against Josh Allen, very overpowered passing offense in the Buffalo Bills. We're going to play the game against Green Bay just because, you know, I want to continue to establish divisional superiority. But also, you know, the Green Bay's got a couple wins on us since we've been doing this Lions franchise. Now that it might be a slightly down year for the Green Bay Packers, could be a little bit of a revenge, you know, feeling pretty good about that. Not a whole lot to talk about kind of in the warm-ups. I do think one thing I do want to kind of establish here is for our contracts, we have an opportunity to negotiate with all of our pending free agents. I think Tavai's the number one guy that I really want to look at bringing back. Not going to be overly expensive. May or may not be a starter next season, depending on how the draft goes, because we do have, for example, Noah Sewell, P9's brother from Oregon. That's a potential first-round pick for us, and if we do that, clearly he's going to be the long-term partner with Fred Warner, but you can never have too much depth for injuries and everything like that, and that's not a bad contract for your middle linebacker 3 at worst, potentially with that upside middle linebacker 2. But I do think Jamie Collins is, last year he was really good, and I kind of threw the age out the window, but he's regressed, and this season here is kind of in a shadow and a shell of his former self, especially playing next to Fred Warner. So I actually think with that also being said, we're going to make a slight adjustment on our depth chart here, just because we got Tavai locked in long term, so we might as well be upping his snaps just a little bit, and we'll make him the partner in crime in the middle of our defense with Fred Warner. No other changes to be had. I just feel like, injuries slowly starting to get healthy again. Looking at this, we got 2 more weeks of Ragnow, 3 weeks of Drake Jackson, so we will be able to get both those guys back before the season ends, as we are very much clearly gearing up for a playoff push. So without further ado, we know Jair Alexander, Aaron Rodgers, Darius Smith. They got Bakhtiari and Kenny Clark as well. Very talented roster. We're both tied at an 82 overall, which is actually slightly surprising, but they're the last place. They're the bottom dwellers in the division. We're first place in the division. This is, we're really going to see where this Detroit Lions team is. Because we ended the last episode being a little suspect, especially with the sim. Did not perform particularly well, kind of underwhelming. So this is a perfect situation of a Green Bay, a team that's been on top of the NFC North for years, and Detroit Lions, a team that's been on the bottom of the NFC North for years. Now that is kind of reversed, we got to handle business. We got to prove that shift in the NFC North has truly come full circle, and Detroit are the big dogs, and you do so by beating up on I don't want to say they're a bad Green Bay Packers team, but they're a Green Bay Packers team that in this season, that they're underperforming. They're not playing particularly well. We need to kick the crap out of them, okay? Oh, no. All right, it's going to be one of them games, man. They got Sammy Watkins at wide receiver, 38-yard touchdown. This is like one of those, Aaron Rodgers back against the wall type moments where, it's do or die for Green Bay, and he's going to have his unstoppable game this week against the Detroit Lions. Let's just do something like this, man. The future is now, old man. Out with the old, in with the new. It's Spencer Rattler's turn to be the best quarterback in this division. Oh, there we go. Make a miss. Oh, and he makes a miss, and he has more. Oh, not more than enough juice, but almost enough juice to punch that one in. Big time run, DeAndre Swift. It's so sus. I'm just going to run a slants because I feel like there's just some things going on here that want to work against me. 3rd and goal. Cephas. It's Cephas time. Let's go, Cephas. Hide in the comment section below. Quintez Cephas gets the tutty, and the Detroit Lions tie this one up at 7. All right, good opportunity to get out the field here. 3rd and 10. Don't want this game to get into a shootout. As much as I like our offense, God damn it, man. Much as I like our offense, you just never feel comfortable getting in a shootout with Aaron Rodgers. Are you kidding me? Awuzariki dominates with the bull rush move, gets home. The Aaron Rodgers, good guy too, helps him back up to his feet. And then dunks on him. 3rd and 17, absolutely no way we let them get this first down. Let's bring the pressure. And that was honestly a terrible play call, I think. All things considered, way too aggressive for that situation. I mean, maybe had a chance to make a play off the edge there. Flowers, but A.J. Dillon time. Got a brand new running back there in Green Bay. No more Aaron Jones, my adopted son. We're going A.J. Dillon, and we made it way too easy on him. Didn't even have to really break that many tackles. He's going in the end zone anyways. Let's go, baby. Hawkinson at the sticks and a whole lot more. Oh. Becksteiner does more than enough. Gets a little bit of a block, and DeAndre Swift averaging over 10 yards a carry in this first half. That was a good play. Ooh, the screen pass. I was actually a little bit worried. DeAndre Swift panting, you know, sucking wind a little bit, but makes the most out of that. Gives us a 3rd and 4. Again, I gotta adjust the sliders. Swift's clearly RB1, but I do want to get Matt Breida more touches. Like, as soon as Swift starts panting, you know, Matt Breida needs to be on that field. Oh, we took way too long. Way too long, way too indecisive. 3rd, kick the field goal. Let's go, Goggles. 6 wind. Lambeau, not the easiest place to kick field goals, but Goggles. That's good. Oh. Hey. Bob Tunnion's that dude. I want to be a little aggressive here. See if we can at least kick a field goal for the start of the next half. Cephas slants cheese. It's looking good. Let's get out of bounds so we don't have to burn a timeout. And just like that, we need probably 5 more yards to be in Goggles range. But we want a touchdown here. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Little quiet this year. 1,000 yards as a rookie. Little quiet this year, getting his first touchdown there. But we know how good he is. That was a dime. Spencer Rattler. Just got a little separation there. Nice. Happy with that. Happy with that response before halftime. Oh, he got too aggressive. And when you're too aggressive against Darius Slayton, who's been nothing short of a top 10 wide receiver since he's been here in Detroit. Gets his 5th receiver touchdown, but that was all or nothing. Green Bay went for the dive and pick, which, let's be honest, more often than not so far in this Lions franchise, that's a pick going the way of the Green Bay Packers. Luckily, just luckily, Spencer Rattler is getting better. And we're seeing it right there, the development right before our very eyes. That's a pick week 1 or week 2 of the season. Jesus Christ, Kenny Clark, what a beast. Our defense has been good, and they're making plays. We're getting the splash plays, but on a every down basis, Green Bay's getting theirs. They're punching us in the mouth here a little bit. 3rd and 8. After 2 3 and outs here from Green Bay. Oh, I don't like it. Let's just make the completion. Keep the clock rolling and punt it. Get the gong. First time this year, get the goddamn gong. Oh, that's just, there's no way. There we go. Josh Jackson against his former team. Great tackle. And another 3 and out for the Green Bay Packers, which is surprising because Aaron Rodgers has had his X factor last 3 drives. Turned Henderson with the sail dig, you know? Cephas, Slayton down deep. Do we test that again? Or are we going to get caught potentially going to the well one too many times? We'll go Cephas. That's a hell of a pass break up there by 27. Force the punt. Oh, Deshaun hand almost got. What's Jeff Okudah? Back towards the play. Come on. You're a superstar to have corner, for God's sakes. Man, look at this. Look at this pass defense. Best corner on our team. Let's watch what he does here. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, baby. Hell of a defense. Hell of a defense. Oh, sack fumble. Trey Flowers gets home. Unable to recover it, but I like the pressure, man. Beggars can't be choosers. We're not getting a lot of sacks. So, fumble recovery or not, I like it. 3rd and a mile. Last time it was 3rd and a mile, they made it. We were way too aggressive, so we're going to back off just a little bit here. Why? Why? So pressure or no pressure, feels like Aaron Rodgers is, if he's got to make the throw, he's got to make the throw. So let's just add more pressure, and we get home. Jamie Collins, shots fired, got benched, got demoted to linebacker 3 Comes up with our 3rd sack of the game. We hold him to a field goal attempt. It's a solid block. Top of that route. Was that Perriman? Go over 1,000 yards. DeAndre Swift, that run. All right, 3rd and 4. Ooh. Actually, don't like that play call. Run it. That's a light-looking box right there. That's a light-looking box right there. As DeAndre Swift. Great audible. 3 yards away from 100 on the game. Here comes the speedster Matt Breida, a guy who, again, every time we talk about him, needs more touches. He's so fast. So good to use him. All right, a little bit of strategy here. 1st and goal on the 9. Chew clock on. Want them to use all their timeouts. And obviously still finish this drive with a touchdown. We got 3rd and 2 on the 2. It's not a popular play right now in our playbook. But it's time for the C4 special. Strong toss and to the left. Even though it looks like actually to the right. Might be a little better. We're sticking to the left. Oh, and it works flawlessly. DeAndre Swift hit 1,000 yards earlier in this game. Just remind everybody, even though the sim, when he's in some more simming games, he's not very good. User games, this guy's a top 5 running back in the league. All right, Green Bay has 1 timeout, belt midfield. Again, Aaron Rodgers, you're not feeling good about this. Not feeling great about this. Gonna have to endure. They can get the touchdown, 2-point conversion. Not what you want to see. It's going to go down to the wire, and our defense is fucking shambolic. Unbelievable. Like, that was easy. Automatic. Felt like automatic. Let's go. Geez. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't matter. I feel like Aaron Rodgers having his way with our defense, no matter what we do. If we're not getting a sack, he's getting a big-time completion. He goes slants cheese, ties this one up, 40 seconds to go. We're going for it, though. We are going for it. I'm going to air this ball out and hopefully get a touchdown. Looking at Darius Slayton. Looking at Rashad Perriman. Yo, Hawkinson. Ooh, that was close. Really close being picked off. Just lead him on the inside. Darius Slayton. Was that a 51? Lined up. Was that a middle linebacker lined up with Darius Slayton in coverage? That is horrific defense and personnel decisions by Green Bay, whoever their DC is. Mike Pettin? Let's go, baby. Let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. Goggles. Still got time for Aaron Rodgers, though. Last play of the game. You would think 7 seconds to go. Just don't get beat deep. Just don't get beat deep. Oh. There was a chance for that to be caught off deflection by Bob Dunyan. But luckily, we get the pass breakup. We beat the last place in the NFC North. Green Bay Packers way closer than it. I don't want to say it's way closer than it probably should have been because they do have Aaron Rodgers. They have a lot of talent there. But, you know, we should have handled business. We did handle business. And as much as, you know, Aaron Rodgers did Aaron Rodgers things to get this game close in the end, you got to talk about how good Spencer Rattler was in this performance. 300 yards from him, 3 touchdowns, no picks, going toe-to-toe with one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. 107 yards a tutty for DeAndre Swift, 558 and a touchdown for Cephas, 75 yards. Hawkinson over 100 yards for Slayton, tutty for Amon-Ra St. Brown. And on the defensive side of the ball, we had 8 tackles, Jeff Okudah, 2 TFLs, Fred Warner, sack for Collins, Flowers, and Onwuzurike. Really, really bad dropped interception from Josh Jackson, but the win's all that matters. Very happy with this, and we maintain first place in the NFC North. Raider Week 12, now 7-4, still first place in the division. Minnesota is now leapfrogged over the Chicago Bears for second place. It's still very, very close. I don't even know if you can count Green Bay out of it, to be completely honest with you. You saw it firsthand. Count Green Bay out of it last week. Aaron Rodgers, just like that, man. Get them right back into things. So, contracts, I think we're good. All these guys, I'm not overly worried about re-signing them right at this given point. We do have a weekly award from Week 11. Spencer Rattler getting his second Offensive Player of the Week award, I think, this year. Does he have more? We have 2 for Rattler, 2 for Swift. Happy with that, man. Happy with it. Going toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers, things like that is going to happen. Here's the bad news. Actually, let's look at the injury decision here. Frank Ragnow. We're going to play Drake Jackson just because we're simming this game. But here's the bad news is that we do have a breakout player scenario here for Darius Slayton. And it's unfortunately in the sim game. So he's, 10%, 15% chance that he hits 3 touchdowns or 150 yards trying to go from that star dev up to a superstar dev. Just kind of the roll of the dice there that it didn't happen to fall in a game that we were playing, because then we could obviously manufacture touches, force feed him, try to get him to go up a dev trade, because one thing that our team is lacking, at the end of the day, big picture, don't have a lot of great dev trades. We have superstar for Swift, which we earned. Sewell had a superstar, which he had at launch. Rattler, again, we know that's a star because we had the dev trade scenario for him, but there's just not, unless Jahan Dotson somehow is superstar, which, let's be honest, it's probably looking like it's a star. There's just not, I want some abilities. That's very much a goal here. And on the defensive side of the ball, we had the dev trait there for Okuda, but outside of, we had to pay big bucks to get Fred Warner in here on our defense. Don't have a lot of dev traits. So that is, all these different abilities and stuff, that is what our team is lacking. And it would be nice for someone like Darius Slayton to get another superstar on the offensive side of the ball. I'm not overly optimistic, I'll be honest. If we could just get in and get out of Buffalo with a win, that'll be good enough for me. But icing on the cake, hopefully we get that dev trait for Darius Slayton. The Buffalo Bills got a lot of dev traits, man. They added Honey Badger to the back end of that defense. The Trey White and Diggs of the X Factor, Allen, Superstar, Hyde, Ed Oliver, Cole Beasley. Shots. I had to do it. Matt Milano, Deontay Harris, they got a lot of return, man. They got some dangerous players for sure, but I feel confident. Now, the last episode, we won the game that we played, and then in the sim, fell a little bit short. Actually, it's eerily similar because last episode, we played the first game, we won in the sim, Spencer Rattler got Offensive Player of the Week, and then the ensuing game, which was a sim game, fell flat on his face. There's a potential that could happen here again today. But first quarter looks good. We got a 7-3 lead. Buffalo able to get a touchdown in the second quarter. Not looking great. They got a lot of momentum. Adds in the field goal. Our offense just can't get her into gear here. But we kick the field goal. Goggles brings it within 3 into the second half. Buffalo gets a touchdown early in the third quarter. Looking like Buffalo is just... They got a lot of momentum right now. We're settling for field goals when Buffalo is getting touchdowns and field goals. We get another one there, make it a 1-score game. Come on, baby. Touchdown, 2-pointer. Touchdown, 2-pointer, tied up at 23 with $1:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Defense needs to make a big stand. They fall flat on their face. 16, I'm coming in. We're gonna throw a couple bombs here. We're gonna see what happens. I like this opportunity. I want to try to force it to Slayton, so we might have an opportunity to get a dev trade. Hopefully he's also the guy that gets open. Doesn't look great, but let's see if we can maximize the throw power. Slayton's up! Oh, he made the catch! We have no timeouts! Hopefully that yardage is good enough to give him $150. Ah, man. Oh, he didn't. 142. 8 yards shy of getting Derek. That's just... 4 points shy of the victory, 8 yards shy for getting Darius Slayton to Superstar Dev. Damn. It's close, man. 320 yards, Spencer Rattler, touchdown and a pick. 74 yards and a touchdown for DeAndre Swift. For sim standards for DeAndre Swift, that's not a bad game at all. Oh, so close. Like, if we would have been able to hit that walk-off touchdown, we would have won the game and got him that dev trade on that final play. 91 yards from Hawkinson. Rest of the guys couldn't get involved. Defensively, 10 tackles, 2 TFLs, and a sack from Fred Warner. Ali McNeil had a sack. Tracy Walker, free safety with an interception. Haven't called his name much this year, but it's another week, another episode. We split it 1-1. Sim lets us down. So to try and end this episode on a positive note, Frank Ragnow is back. We have, in at least Madden terms, top 5 center returning to the offense. The anchor is there, and looking at the playoff picture, the Detroit Lions currently the 3 seed. I don't want to, foreshadow anything, but what if there's an NFC Championship game somehow? A lot of work to get done for us as the Detroit Lions, but what if NFC Championship game in 2022 is the Lions and the Rams? Stafford against Spencer Rattler. That'd be pretty cool. But that'll do for me here today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace